Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. This is not financial advice. It's intended for educational purposes only. The Twitter link below, if you'd like to subscribe to the things I'm planning to do in terms of my entry exit points, as well as major market moves, click subscribe. Click subscribe if you want to see this on a daily basis, which I do, as well as other videos that I do for other cryptos. This video is for the graph. So let's get into it. So right now I'm still 40-60. 40, what is 40-60? 40% I'm in dollars, 60% I'm in the graph. I own the graph at these different entry points and specific allocations. These equal the 60%. Now, where am I going to go next? Well, we've gotten a Bitcoin rally. I need to describe this better on the charts that we're going to look at shortly, but I just want everyone to take one step back. This is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, and the reason I love this so much is the adoption. It's all in the adoption. Most companies don't get to really get other companies and individuals to adopt their product. Well, this one has proof right in the pudding. It's empirical. You can evaluate it. You can look at their website. You could see the adoption rate. You could look at the hit count in terms of the graph queries that are run on their platform. You could find out which players are actually actively using it. You can see, like by vertical, like by industry, which of the decentralized environments are hitting it the most. And what we're finding is DeFi. DeFi is using this thing like bananas. Anyway, let's move forward on this, but just so everyone understands right now, Bitcoin right now broke. Let's go straight into the charts. This is the graph US dollar chart, and as we all know, the graph US dollar chart to me is kind of an outcome based on Bitcoin and the relative strength of Bitcoin. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's move forward. Now we're still out of this downtrend here. We're starting to make a move back up, and let's talk about why we're starting to make a trek back up. So the graph US dollar is 85 cents and change. However, this is the Bitcoin chart here. The Bitcoin chart is very telling. What's happened over the last several hours? I mean, since like probably right around here, around 1 in the morning, we started attempting to break this upper resistance line, and certainly we hit it, and we hit it with force, because if you drill into this, look at this sharp leg up. I mean, you cannot like get any more vertical than this on price action. This is fantastic. This is a great sign in terms of the sentiment around Bitcoin, the bullishness around Bitcoin. And I think now that we're over the resistance line, again, we have to stay over it a little bit for me to feel really like, before I can really claim victory on this, we need to stay above this for a little bit. It can't just be a half a day wonder and then gone tomorrow. So let's keep our eye on it. I'm very bullish right now. I feel like we've definitely reversed the trend. The only concern I have is this here, which might resemble an upward broadening wedge, which could be considered bearish. We have to let it play out. But, this is a short-term trend, whereas this is a longer-term trend. Let's see which one wins in the near term, but I think Bitcoin's going to win. Anyway, so the graph to Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what's going on. So what I said earlier in my condition for entry is I want to see the Bitcoin stay above that green support line, which is its current support line. So I want to see that we stay over this line here, right? And in addition to that, what I require for my next entry point is that the relative strength of the graph to Bitcoin is 2100 or less. Let's take a look at what that looks like here. If I go over to the graph relative to Bitcoin chart, 2100 is right around this level up here. Why do I like this level? It feels like it's a more recent trend, and I think that this here feels like a good entry point. It kind of stays within the median range here, and I have a feeling that we're going to start to see Bitcoin, rising kind of and normalizing somewhere between 40 and 42. So while we wait for that, we need to make sure that, like, my first order of business is make sure this stays over the line. And if at that same time Bitcoin's over the line, and then on the graph relative to Bitcoin pair we're 2100 or lower, I will grab the graph at that price. And how much will I grab the graph at that price in dollars? I'll grab 20% of my remaining allocation, which is right here. I'll do 20%. 20%, and then I would be able to add something here with 20%. What that price is in US dollars, we don't know. But I need to make sure that Bitcoin stays over that line, and I need the graph relative strength to hit 2100 or less. Very confident in the graph. This is, again, one of my favorite cryptos in its adoption, and it's so important to actually see real usage of their platform by real companies, and this one, bar none, is doing that. So anyway, that's all I have for today. We'll catch up tomorrow. Stay online with my tweets, and I'll let you know if I was able to hit that condition to purchase a little more of the graph. Take care. Bye.